Welcome to Academy, where practical lessons fuel personal growth. Today we'll unlock the science behind building unshakable habits that stick. Let's get started. When it comes to building habits that stick, it's easy to get caught up in the allure of grand transformations. We convince ourselves that massive action is the only path to meaningful change. But the truth is, lasting change is a gradual process, built upon a foundation of small wins. Think about it. Have you ever set an ambitious goal, only to find yourself overwhelmed and defeated before you even truly began? The problem often lies in the gap between our current state and the desired outcome. That gap can feel like a chasm, too daunting to cross. This is where the power of small wins comes in. Instead of aiming for a complete overhaul of your routines, focus on making tiny, incremental changes. Changes so small that they feel almost effortless. Fogg, a renowned behavior scientist at Stanford University, has dedicated years to understanding how habits form. His research reveals a powerful truth. Shrinking the initial habit dramatically increases the likelihood of long-term success. Instead of declaring, "I'll run 5 miles daily," start with, "I'll put on my running shoes for 2 minutes." This seemingly insignificant act accomplishes something crucial. It lowers the bar for action. It removes the resistance that often accompanies ambitious goals. The beauty of this approach is that it sets in motion a powerful cycle of behavior change. When you consistently achieve these small wins, you build momentum. Each small victory fuels your self-belief and motivates you to take on slightly larger challenges. Remember, the goal is not to stay small. It's to build a sustainable foundation for growth. As you master these small wins, you'll find yourself naturally inclined to push your boundaries and strive for more. It's about building a system for success, one small. To truly understand how habits take root, we need to delve into the science behind them. Fortunately, we have a powerful framework to guide us: the habit loop. Duhigg breaks down this loop into 3 key components: cue, routine, and reward. The cue is the trigger that initiates the habit. It can be a specific time, location, event, or emotional state. For example, if your goal is daily meditation, the cue could be waking up. The routine is the action you take in response to the cue. In our example, the routine is sitting down to meditate. Finally, the reward is the positive reinforcement that strengthens the habit. This reward could be the feeling of calm or a tangible reward like a cup of tea. By linking your action to a cue and a reward, pull feedback loop. Over time, this loop becomes automatic. The cue triggers the routine, and the reward reinforces the behavior. Environment design. Shaping your surroundings for success. We often underestimate the profound influence our environment exerts on our behavior. We like to believe we are in complete control, but the truth is, our surroundings play a significant role in shaping our actions, often without us even realizing it. Think about it. Have you ever walked into your kitchen, spotted a plate of cookies on the counter, and found yourself reaching for one, even though you weren't hungry? That's your environment subtly influencing your behavior. The good news is, we can leverage this knowledge to our advantage. By consciously designing our environment, we can make it easier to adopt positive habits and break free from negative ones. Studies have shown that reducing friction, the amount of effort required to perform a habit, can dramatically increase success rates. For example, if your goal is to work out more often, lay out your workout clothes the night before. This simple act removes a point of friction, making it more likely you'll follow through with your intention. On the flip side, you can increase friction to discourage unwanted habits. If you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media, delete the apps from your phone or use website blockers to limit your access. Visual cues are another powerful tool for shaping your environment. Studies have shown that visual cues can increase habit success rates by 29%. Place a book you've been meaning to read on your bedside table, where it will be the first thing you see in the morning. Remember, your environment is not merely a backdrop for your life. It's an active participant in shaping your behavior. By making small, strategic changes to your surroundings, you can create an environment that supports your goals and nudges you towards positive change. Anchoring new habits. Building on existing routines. When establishing new habits, we often force them into our lives without considering existing routines. We treat new habits as isolated endeavors, separate from our daily activities. However, there's a more effective approach: anchoring. Habit anchoring links new behaviors to existing routines, creating a seamless flow. By attaching a new habit to an established routine, you tap into existing neural pathways. Think of your daily routine as a series of anchors. You wake up, brush your teeth, make coffee, eat breakfast. Each action serves as an anchor for the next. To anchor a new habit, identify an existing anchor that aligns with the desired behavior. For example, to incorporate daily meditation, anchor it to brushing your teeth. After brushing your teeth, immediately transition into meditation. Start with a short duration, even just 30 seconds. The key is to make the transition seamless. As you repeat this sequence, the neural pathways link these actions together. Brushing your teeth becomes the cue for meditation, making it more automatic. The beauty of habit anchoring lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. By leveraging your existing routines as anchors, you create a natural flow, making it easier to integrate new habits without disrupting your structure. The 2-minute rule and tracking your progress. We've explored the importance of starting small, understanding the habit loop, designing our environment, and anchoring new habits to existing routines. Now let's delve into 2 practical tools that can supercharge your habit-building journey: the 2-minute rule and habit tracking. The 2-minute rule, popularized by David Allen in his book Getting Things Done, is deceptively simple, yet remarkably effective. It states that if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, you should do it immediately. This rule might seem trivial at first glance, but its power lies in its ability to combat procrastination and build momentum. Often, the biggest obstacle to starting a new habit is the initial resistance we feel. By breaking down tasks into micro-actions that take less than 2 minutes, we lower the barrier to entry. Instead of viewing the task as a daunting hurdle, we see it as a quick win, something we can easily accomplish in the moment. For example, instead of saying, "I'll clean the entire kitchen," start with, "I'll wash these 2 dishes." This small act not only makes the task less intimidating, but also creates a sense of accomplishment that motivates you to continue. Tracking your progress is another powerful tool for habit formation. When we visually monitor our consistency, we tap into the power of accountability and reinforcement. There are countless ways to track your habits. You can use a simple notebook, a habit tracking app like Habitica, or even a calendar where you mark off each day you successfully engage in your desired behavior. The key is to choose a method that resonates with you and fits seamlessly into your routine. The act of tracking itself can be incredibly motivating. It provides a visual representation of your progress, reminding you of how far you've come and encouraging you to stay consistent. Building habits doesn't require drastic change. It thrives on small, consistent actions. Start today with one simple habit. Choose one principle we've discussed and apply it. Thanks for learning with Ledducademy. Like, subscribe, and check the description for free habit tracking templates and more growth tools. See you next time.